Und somit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Game of Thrones, liebe Leute. Mein Name ist Luzi und wir gucken uns jetzt sofort an, wie es hier endlich weitergeht. Let's go!
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
The business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Der gefällt mir irgendwie, dieser eine Typ da. Von seiner Art her. Okay.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you!
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh Gott, nicht der schon wieder.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Alter, Alter, Alter. Was ist das denn für ein unsympathischer Typ, ey? Ah, und der Mann, oh, den werde ich noch irgendwann die Hammelbeine langziehen, ey. Meine Fresse. So, genug Aufregung.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Oh ja, Ramsay Bolton. Kein angenehmer Zeitgenosse. Oh, was kommt jetzt?
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ach, wir spielen jetzt die Frau. Alles klar. Ja, dann gucken wir uns ein bisschen um, würde ich sagen, oder erstmal? Ach, kam mir noch gar nicht zu Wort, ey. Es ist voll ungewohnt, wenn man ein bisschen, ja, guckt und auswählt, anstatt irgendwas zu sprechen. Was haben wir hier? Junkische Münze. Von Junker, ja?
Asher sent me this coin, to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Oh, in Essos ist sie. Okay. Und fertiger Brief. Dann haben wir noch einen Rosengarten, eine Brosche.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Ja, Lady Marjorie
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Ist echt sehr nett unterwegs eigentlich, ne? Geschnitzter Eisenholzbaum.
Ethan made this for me.
Okay. Und dann haben wir noch einen unfertigen Brief wahrscheinlich hier, ne? Lesen, ansehen. Ist der auf Deutsch geschrieben? Mal lesen.
Father.
Achso.
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Okay. Gut. Aber was ist jetzt eigentlich unsere Aufgabe? Ich glaube, der Rabe kommt dann bestimmt gleich und benachrichtigt uns, oder? Also so in der Art. Naja, wir gucken uns erstmal ein bisschen um. Was ist verstaubtes altes Buch?
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider.
Yeah.
A gift from Roderick.
Oh, Roderick. Ja, der ist ja gestorben leider in der Schlacht, ne? Haben wir ja alle mitbekommen.
I hope to see them all someday.
Ja, die wirst du leider nicht wiedersehen, meine Liebe. Scheiße, ne? Das war nicht so geil, ne?
King's Landing.
Ah, in Königsmund.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Oh, vielleicht sehen wir dann aber auch noch die Königsfamilie und so und die Lannister und alles mögliche andere noch. Brief von Mutter. Ach, ist das schon der Brief?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Vielleicht kommt sie ja direkt rein, können wir sie direkt fragen, oder? Fragt man das einfach so? Ich weiß es nicht. Obwohl sie ist sehr nett halt, ne, die Margerie. Vielleicht
One moment.
haben wir ja Glück.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Lass ihn eintreten, komm.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Das war den reinen Jungen hier, du. Ach, das ist unser quasi Zimmermann, oder was? Der uns hier versorgt und unser...
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Oh Gott. Oh Gott, wenn ich den Namen schon lese, bekomme ich Krämpfe.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Oh,
I hope you're not in any
interessant.
kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know.
Danke für die Info,
Most
ey.
people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Über was haben sie wohl gesprochen? Oh Mann. Ah, guck mal, wer da ist.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Ja, ihr vertrauen wir mal blind. Also die ist echt... Die hat nichts Böses irgendwie in Absicht, denke ich.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
Ja,
A
siehste.
dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oh shit.
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Ach so, sollen wir also richtig geradeaus ehrlich
See if the
sein?
Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Na gut, dann machen wir das. Wenn sie uns schon einen Tipp gibt, dann würde ich sagen, wir befolgen den einfach mal und sagen das, was sie hören will. Ne? Dann sind wir da fein raus und dann ist gut. Was guckt der so? Ist auf die Glocken oder was?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Dankeschön. Ja, dann gehen wir mal da rein und kloppen der mal auf den G. Nee, wir müssen ja. Sie ist ja, ne? Sie ist ein bisschen höher als wir, ne? Hust, hust. Oh, guck mal, wer auch da ist. Das ist ja interessant. Tyrion. Oh. Gut, der ist
You can
immerhin
do this.
nicht so ein böser Mensch wie diese linke Olle da, ne? Aber wir tun unser Bestes einfach mal, ne? Können wir auch ein bisschen schneller? Nee, können wir nicht. Wie die schon guckt,
Ah,
ey.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Gottes Willen, ey.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty?
Oh, shit.
If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Oh Gott.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Oh mein Gott. Scheiße, ey.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Ich glaube, die mag uns nicht so.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Ich glaube, wir haben es verkackt, Mann.
Of
Scheiße.
course, Your Grace.
Haben wir es verkackt? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ey. Oh Gott. Du wirst aber auch immer gezwungen, ey. Ist schon eine harte Zeit. Schon eine harte Zeit. Ja, ja, also, da bist du voll unter Druck
This
gesetzt.
may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ah, ich mag ihn. Der ist cool. Er ist echt cool. Aber ich bin mir halt nicht sicher, ob wir dem auch so ein bisschen Sachen anvertrauen können. Das ist halt immer so eine schwierige Sache. Ja, aber wie es weitergeht, Leute, erfahren wir leider erst in der nächsten Folge. Ich hoffe, euch hat es gefallen. Es war für mich sehr spannend, muss ich sagen. Und ja, ich würde sagen, ne? Gute Nacht oder so oder schönen Tag. Bis zum nächsten Mal und vergesst nicht zu bewerten. Haut rein, euer Luzi.